Everyone enjoys watching food videos, right? I especially love them, particularly the short videos about restaurant reviews. However, I recently noticed a phenomenon: more and more businesses in China seem to be annoyed by these food vloggers. Last May, I was on a business trip to Shanghai, and a friend took me to a local specialty restaurant. At the entrance, I saw a large sign that read, "This restaurant prohibits food vloggers. If found, customers may experience embarrassing situations. Please respect this policy." I was very confused at the time and didn't understand what kind of grudge this restaurant had against food vloggers to outright ban them. After the meal, I chatted with the owner and asked why he was so unwelcoming to food vloggers. The owner told me that these online beggars always came to his restaurant to eat for free. Initially, he was polite and waived the bill a few times. But later, these people became more brazen, coming in and boasting about their follower count, not sure if they were bluffing or genuinely trying to intimidate him, demanding free meals. The owner said that waiving the bill was a courtesy, but paying was the norm. Therefore, no more free meals for anyone, and they were no longer welcome. My friend and I laughed heartily after hearing this.
How much is it, boss? 11 yuan. Boss, I'm here to do a food review. Can you waive the bill? We are a small business, sorry, we can't waive the bill. I see your business isn't doing well. My review could help attract some customers. I don't like hearing that you can't waive the bill. My review is meant to help your business, so you should waive the bill. Sorry, we really are a small business. We truly can't waive the bill. Fine, if you won't waive the bill, I won't come back. Your food is terrible, and I'll tell others online not to come here.
怎么想的呢？
Boss, we are influencers here to do a food review. Can you waive the bill for us? What are you thinking? Do you really consider yourselves influencers with just 200 followers? Do you think you can just eat for free? By your logic, I have a few thousand followers myself, so does that mean I can eat for free everywhere too? If I reach 10,000 followers, can I eat for free at any restaurant in the country? This is ridiculous. Now, hurry up and pay the bill.
Many people have also seen signs saying, "No vloggers allowed," at some small restaurants. I used to think that businesses would welcome food vloggers, thinking they could help with online promotion. So why are they now against them? I thought about the reasons carefully. Many food vloggers were quite disciplined and they were not famous or before this video format became popular. They would pay for their meals, and their reviews were quite fair. But as their follower counts grew and their videos became popular, their attitudes changed. They started to believe that visiting a restaurant was an honor for the business and that the business should waive their bill. Some even demanded a PR fee on top of a free meal, which is outrageous. I remember a news story from Guangxi, China, where a restaurant owner had a public argument with two female vloggers, and someone even called the police. The reason was that the two vloggers initially said they wouldn't charge, just doing a casual promotion, so the owner waived their bill, but after eating, they blackmailed the owner, claiming they had tens of thousands of followers and that dining there was promoting the restaurant. The owner should pay an advertising fee. The owner said he didn't need such promotion and didn't invite them, so he wouldn't pay. The dispute escalated.
Please do not take pictures of the food in our restaurant. Photography is not allowed here. But I paid for the food myself. Why can't I take pictures? Our restaurant does not allow live streaming. I'm not live streaming, I'm just taking photos. Our restaurant does not allow any kind of photography. Can I use my phone to take pictures of the food? If you really need to take pictures, go ahead, but commentary about our restaurant is not allowed. But why can I find reviews and commentary about your restaurant online? Those reviews were from people we invited. We did not invite you to review our restaurant, so please comply and do not take pictures. Alright, I won't review your restaurant then.
我真的很讨厌吃饭的时候碰到探店博主。
I really hate encountering food bloggers while dining. One noon, when I and my close friend went to have a rotating hot pot, there were two food bloggers next to us. They were already taking pictures of the dishes before we entered the restaurant, and they were still not done even after we finished eating. During the whole time, they repeatedly used equipment similar to a spotlight to take photos. They also kept picking up the rotating dishes and explaining them non-stop, which made me feel very unhygienic. I felt like their saliva was splattering onto the food. After they finished taking photos, they put the dishes back onto the rotating conveyor belt. Because we were seated close to them, they were chatting and snapping photos incessantly, and they even captured us in their shots. In our society, privacy isn't given much attention. Even if someone takes your photo without permission, there's not much you can do about it. If you complain, others might think you're making a big deal out of nothing, but I really don't want to end up as a random person in someone else's video. Although this situation is very annoying, there's nothing much we can do about it. So, if that hot pot restaurant continues to have so many food bloggers in the future, my colleagues and I will never go there again.
From this example, it can be seen that many food bloggers in China have indeed deteriorated. I know some friends in the catering industry, and they are also very troubled by these so-called internet celebrities. They said that unless they have a huge following, like several million fans, whether they have tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of fans, whether they are big V or small v, they actually don't have much impact on the business of the restaurant, or even no effect at all. But if these internet celebrities want to retaliate, saying a few harsh words, like saying the restaurant is bad, it can have a devastating impact on the business. So, many times, if you can avoid offending them, it's better to serve them well and let them leave. I told my friends that many restaurants in China have posted notices saying, "No reception for anchors," and you can try it too. They smiled bitterly and said that if they don't let them in, they might broadcast that you discriminate against consumers, saying that you are a blacklisted store after all, they are big versus and have the power of speech. Nowadays, some Chinese food bloggers have indeed become a new type of internet beggars, not only shamelessly cheating for food and drinks, but also extorting money. In short, they are blackmailing. Of course, not all food bloggers are like this. There are also excellent bloggers who spend their own money, make fair and objective comments, and are well-mannered. It is said that food exploration has now become a model and has become an industry. Businesses are willing to pay these internet celebrities to promote themselves. But I believe that promotion is only temporary. The most important thing is for businesses to improve the quality of their dishes and customer satisfaction, so that they can be sustainable. Similarly, food bloggers should also be fair and impartial, so as to win reputation. In the past, restaurant visits by influencers were highly sought after. Food enthusiasts would eagerly participate in exploring different flavors and discovering new delicacies. However, over time, restaurant visits by influencers in China have become oversaturated. Since the beginning of this year, many restaurants have realized that using influencers as a shortcut to quick success no longer works. They not only wasted money providing free meals but also harmed their business. A restaurant owner known for his signature dish reported that he initially planned to collaborate with 100 influencers, but the videos posted by the first batch of influencers generated almost no traffic. The sales were less than 1/5 of what his own account usually achieved. In Changsha, after a certain restaurant brand launched an influencer plan, the foot traffic in their stores barely increased, despite claiming to have reached a view count of 200,000. As a result, many restaurant owners have halted their influencer marketing plans, even disregarding the signed contracts and payments. The failure of influencer marketing is not only due to platforms chasing profits and influencers lacking organic reach, but more importantly, due to the loss of trust and the decreasing appeal of the videos. Paying influencers to exaggerate facts and create misleading content not only alienates consumers but also raises doubts about the restaurant's normal operations. Restaurant owners often overlook this critical issue. Honestly speaking, the shift in marketing trends from a booming market to a more subdued one may not be a bad thing for those truly dedicated to running a restaurant. After all, relying on strength and taste rather than money and benefits is their forte and aligns better with the interests of consumers. Do you also enjoy watching restaurant review videos? Feel free to leave a comment below and join the discussion. That's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. We will continue to provide you with authentic reports as always. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.